Have you ever wondered if that humble penny tucked away in your coin jar could be a hidden gem worth a fortune? Welcome back, fellow collectors, to another thrilling dive into the fascinating world of numismatics, where today we're exploring the incredible story of the 1991 Lincoln Memorial Cent, a coin that sparked headlines with claims of being worth up to $125,000. This unassuming 1-cent piece could transform your pocket change into a life-changing payday, and this journey is packed with jaw-dropping market insights, historical tidbits, and must-know collector tips that will have you rushing to check your coins. Let's uncover the treasure in your change jar. The Lincoln Memorial Cent, first introduced in 1959, marked a pivotal moment in American coinage history, replacing the beloved wheat penny that had been in circulation since 1909. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the Lincoln Cent was a groundbreaking coin, being the first widely circulated U.S. coin to feature a real person, Abraham Lincoln, the 16th president, whose stoic profile graces the obverse. Brenner, a Lithuanian immigrant and celebrated medalist, crafted this design at the behest of President Theodore Roosevelt, who sought to modernize U.S. coinage and elevate its artistic quality. By 1959, the reverse was updated to feature the Lincoln Memorial, designed by Frank Gasparo, to honor the 150th anniversary of Lincoln's birth. The 1991 Lincoln Cent, struck during a period of economic recovery following the Gulf War recession of 1990 to 1991, reflects a time when the U.S. Mint was producing billions of coins to meet the demands of a rebounding economy. The Philadelphia Mint churned out 5,165,940,000 pennies without a mint mark, while the Denver Mint produced 4,158,442,076 coins marked with a D on the obverse, and the San Francisco Mint struck 2,867,787 proof coins with an S mint mark, exclusively for collectors. These massive mintages might make you think the 1991 penny is just another common coin, but stay tuned because this is one coin that collectors are chasing with serious passion and big money. The economic context of 1991 was shaped by post-recession growth, with the U.S. emerging from a brief but sharp downturn caused by the Gulf War and fluctuating oil prices. This period saw increased demand for circulating coinage, as consumer spending and business transactions surged, prompting the mint to operate at peak capacity. The Lincoln Memorial Cent, with its copper-plated zinc composition introduced in 1982, was a cost-saving measure as copper prices soared, replacing the earlier 95% copper alloy. This shift in composition, coupled with the mint's high production standards, ensured that 1991 pennies were well struck, but their sheer numbers meant most circulated examples carried no premium. Yet, in today's active coin market, certain 1991 pennies, particularly those in pristine condition or with rare errors, are commanding astronomical prices, making them valuable assets for savvy collectors and investors alike. The obverse of the 1991 Lincoln Memorial Cent features Brenner's iconic portrait of Abraham Lincoln, facing right, with sharp details in his hair, beard, and bow tie. Above the portrait, the motto, "In God We Trust," arcs along the rim, while "Liberty" appears to the left and the date, 1991, to the right. For Denver minted coins, a small D mint mark sits below the date, and San Francisco proof coins bear an S, while Philadelphia coins lack a mint mark, following mint tradition. The reverse, designed by Frank Gasparo, showcases the Lincoln Memorial in Washington, D.C., with its 12 stately columns and a tiny statue of Lincoln visible between the central pillars. The inscriptions, "United States of America," and "E Pluribus Unum," frame the top, with 1 cent boldly displayed below. Gasparo's initials, FG, are subtly placed near the memorial's right base, a nod to his artistic contribution. The coin's design is rich with symbolism. Lincoln's portrait honors his legacy of unity and emancipation, while the memorial on the reverse represents his enduring impact on American history. Artistically, the coin balances simplicity with grandeur, its clean lines and sharp details making it a favorite among collectors who appreciate its historical weight and aesthetic appeal. The 1991 penny's composition is 97.5% zinc with a 2.5% copper plating, a change from the pre-1982 95% copper alloy, weighing 2.5 grams and measuring 19.05 millimeters in diameter with a smooth edge. This copper-plated zinc construction gives the coin a bright, reddish appearance when freshly minted, though circulation often dulls it to a brown or red-brown patina. Strike quality for 1991 pennies is generally high, thanks to the mint's modernized processes, but collectors prize examples with full, sharp details, especially on Lincoln's hair and the memorial steps. Grading is critical for determining value, with the Sheldon scale, 1 to 70, used by professional services like PCGS and NGC. Circulated grades like very good, VG 8, or fine, F 12, show significant wear, with softened details on Lincoln's hair or the memorial's columns. Extremely fine, EF 40, coins retain most details but show light wear on high points, while uncirculated, MS 60 to MS 70, coins are pristine, with MS 65 and above considered gem quality. Red, RD, pennies, with their original mint luster, are the most coveted, followed by red-brown, RB, and brown, BN, examples, which show increasing toning from circulation or environmental exposure. Toning, a natural oxidation process, can add character but often reduces value unless it's an attractive, even patina prized by collectors. The rarity of the 1991 Lincoln cent lies not in its mintage, billions were produced, but in specific conditions, varieties, and errors that make certain coins exceptionally scarce. Despite the massive output, high-grade examples, MS 67 and above, are rare due to the wear and tear of circulation and the challenges of preserving copper-plated zinc coins, which are prone to spotting and corrosion. The 1991 D Lincoln cent, for instance, is common in circulated grades but becomes a collector's prize in MS 68 RD or higher, with only a handful certified at MS 69 RD by PCGS and NGC. The 1991 S-proof coins, struck with polished dies for collectors, are inherently limited, with pristine PR 69 DCAM, deep cameo, examples highly sought after. Collectors are willing to pay premium prices for these coins because they represent the pinnacle of condition rarity, a key driver in today's auction market. Errors, such as doubled dies, off-center strikes, or repunched mint marks, further elevate rarity, as these imperfections are both uncommon and visually striking. For example, a doubled die obverse, DDO, on a 1991 penny, where Lincoln's profile or inscriptions appear duplicated, can significantly boost value, especially if the doubling is prominent. The 1991 penny's appeal also stems from its role in completing Lincoln memorial cent sets, a popular pursuit among collectors aiming to own every year and mint mark from 1959 to 2008. Compared to other years, like the 1969 S double die or 1992 close AM varieties, the 1991 penny is less famous for errors but stands out for its condition-driven scarcity. Professional grading by PCGS or NGC is crucial, as it authenticates coins and assigns precise grades, ensuring buyers and sellers agree on value. In today's active coin market, the 1991 Lincoln cent's value varies widely based on condition, color, and variety. Most circulated 1991 pennies, whether from Philadelphia or Denver, are worth their face value of 1 cent, as their high mintages make them plentiful. However, uncirculated examples in MS 65 RD or higher start to command premiums, with MS 67 RD coins fetching $20 to $50 and MS 68 RD examples ranging from $90 to $500, depending on the grading service and market demand. The rare MS 69 RD 1991 D pennies, with only 29 certified by PCGS and NGC combined, have sold at auction for $3,500 to $11,000, though such high prices reflect market inefficiencies and collector fervor rather than consistent value. For instance, a 1991 DMS 69 RD sold for $11,000 in a 2023 auction, but similar coins have gone for as low as $3,500, highlighting the volatility of top-grade modern coins. The 1991 S-proof coins in PR 69 DCAM typically sell for $15 to $50, with perfect PR 70 DCAM examples reaching $200 or more due to their flawless surfaces and mirror-like fields. Error coins, such as a 1991 double die obverse, can fetch $100 to $1,000 depending on the doubling's clarity and the coin's grade. Over time, the value of high-grade 1991 pennies has appreciated steadily, driven by growing collector interest in modern coins and the difficulty of finding pristine examples. In the 1990s, an MS 67 RD 1991 penny might have sold for $10, but today's prices reflect increased demand and the rising cost of certification. Looking forward, the investment potential remains strong for top-grade or era coins, as the supply of MS69RD and PR70 DCAM examples is unlikely to grow significantly, given the low survival rates of flawless coins. Dealers often charge a premium over auction prices due to acquisition costs and market competition, but savvy collectors can find bargains on platforms like eBay or through direct sales at coin shows. If you're a collector or investor, now is the perfect time to hunt for these coins, as their value continues to climb in today's competitive market. Identifying a valuable 1991 Lincoln cent requires a keen eye and the right tools. Start by checking the mint mark. Look below the date for a D, Denver, or no mark, Philadelphia, and for proof coins, an S, San Francisco. Use a jeweler's loupe to inspect for wear, focusing on high points like Lincoln's hair, beard, and the memorial's steps. Pristine coins should show no scratches, spots, or discoloration, with sharp details and full luster. Red coins are the most valuable, so avoid those with heavy brown toning or corrosion, common in copper-plated zinc pennies. Errors like doubled dies are visible under magnification, showing clear duplication in lettering or Lincoln's profile. For authenticity, beware of counterfeits, which are rare for low-denomination coins but possible. Genuine 1991 penny should weigh 2.5 grams and measure 19.05 millimeters. Store coins in acid-free holders or albums to prevent environmental damage, and avoid cleaning, as it drastically reduces value. Professional grading by PCGS or NGC not only confirms authenticity but also maximizes value by providing a trusted grade, especially for MS67RD and above or PR69 DCAM proofs. To buy or sell, consider reputable dealers, online marketplaces like heritage auctions, or coin shows, where you can compare prices and negotiate. Building a complete Lincoln Memorial cent set enhances the coin's appeal, as collectors value the challenge of assembling every date and mint mark. Check your change, dig through your drawers, you never know what's hiding there, and a 1991 penny in top condition could be your ticket to a big payday. The 1991 Lincoln Memorial cent, while common in circulated grades, is a numismatic treasure in high-grade or era form, with the potential to turn ordinary pocket change into thousands of dollars. Consider yourself lucky if you're holding a coin that's making headlines, as its combination of historical significance, condition rarity, and collector demand makes it a standout in today's market. These coins are not just historical artifacts, they are valuable assets that could change your financial future. So, grab your loupe, check your collection, and let the thrill of the hunt begin. You might just uncover a 1991 penny worth a fortune. Have you ever wondered if that humble penny rattling around in your pocket could be a hidden gem worth a fortune? Today, we're diving into the fascinating story of one of the most legendary coins in numismatic history, the 2006 1-cent coin that's valued at an astonishing $135,000, a piece that could transform your spare change into life-changing wealth. This coin isn't just a penny, it's a treasure that has collectors buzzing with excitement and ready to pay top dollar in today's sizzling auction market. In this video, we're unpacking every detail, from its rich historical roots to its jaw-dropping market value, giving you the insights you need to spot this rarity and maybe even cash in big. Let's uncover the treasure in your change jar. The 2006 Lincoln cent, specifically the one fetching $135,000, is part of the long-running Lincoln Memorial cent series, which began in 1959 and continued through 2008, but the 2006 coin stands out due to a rare error that makes it a numismatic superstar. The Lincoln cent series itself traces its origins back to 1909, when the United States Mint introduced the first penny to honor the 16th president, Abraham Lincoln, on the centennial of his birth. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the original obverse featured a dignified portrait of Lincoln, a design so iconic it remains largely unchanged to this day. By 2006, the reverse showcased the Lincoln Memorial, a design introduced in 1959 by Frank Gasparo to commemorate Lincoln's 150th birthday, replacing the earlier wheat ears reverse. The year 2006 was a relatively quiet one for the U.S. economy, with steady growth and no major crises, but the Mint was busy producing billions of coins across its facilities in Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. The 2006 cent was struck in massive quantities, with over 4.3 billion minted in Philadelphia, no mint mark, and 4.2 billion in Denver, D mint mark, but the coin worth $135,000 is a rare proof strike from San Francisco, mint mark, a coin intended for collectors rather than circulation. These proof coins were made with polished dies and special care, creating mirror-like surfaces that elevate their appeal. The San Francisco Mint, known for producing high-quality proof sets, played a key role in making the 2006 cent a standout, especially when an error occurred during production, which we'll explore later. Economically, 2006 was a time of rising commodity prices, with copper costs climbing, which would soon lead to debates about the penny's future due to its production cost exceeding its face value. This context adds intrigue to the 2006 cent, as it was one of the last years the penny retained its traditional 95% copper composition before transitioning to copper-plated zinc in later years. The Lincoln Memorial design itself is a masterpiece of numismatic art, with the obverse showcasing Brenner's timeless portrait of Lincoln facing right, his stoic expression framed by the inscriptions, "In God We Trust," above, "Liberty" to the left, and the year, 2006, to the right. The reverse, designed by Gasparo, depicts the Lincoln Memorial in intricate detail, with the statue of Lincoln faintly visible inside, a subtle nod to the president's enduring legacy. The inscriptions, "United States of America," and "1 cent," encircle the memorial, with "E pluribus unum" above, symbolizing unity. The San Francisco Mint mark, a tiny S below the date, is critical for identifying this high-value coin, as it distinguishes the proof strikes from circulation issues. The coin's composition in 2006 was 95% copper and 5% tin and zinc, weighing 3.11 grams and measuring 19.05 millimeters in diameter, specifications that align with the traditional Lincoln cent but take on new significance in proof form. The historical significance of the Lincoln cent lies in its role as a symbol of American resilience, from its introduction during the Progressive Era to its continued production through wars, economic shifts, and cultural changes. Collectors chase these coins not just for their beauty but for their connection to Lincoln's legacy and the nation's story. Stay tuned because this is one coin that collectors are chasing with serious passion and big money. Now, let's dive into the unique features that make this 2006 cent a numismatic legend. The obverse of the 2006 Lincoln cent is a study in simplicity and elegance, with Brenner's portrait capturing Lincoln's strength and wisdom through fine lines and subtle shading. The president's hair and beard are rendered with precision, and the high relief of the design ensures that every detail pops, especially on proof coins. The inscriptions are crisp, with "In God We Trust" arcing gracefully above Lincoln's head, reflecting the nation's values, while "Liberty" and 2006 frame the portrait with balance. The reverse, featuring the Lincoln Memorial, is equally striking, with the building's columns and steps meticulously detailed, symbolizing stability and grandeur. The faint outline of Lincoln's statue within the memorial is a clever artistic touch, linking the obverse and reverse thematically. The San Francisco Mint mark, located below the date on the obverse, is a tiny but crucial detail, as it signals the coin's proof status and ties it to the rare error that drives its $135,000 value. This error, a double die obverse, occurs when the die is misaligned during the minting process, creating a noticeable doubling in the inscriptions, particularly in "Liberty" and "In God We Trust." This doubling is subtle but unmistakable under magnification, with letters appearing slightly offset, giving the coin a unique fingerprint that collectors covet. The coin's composition, 95% copper and 5% tin and zinc, gives it a rich, reddish-brown hue in uncirculated condition, though proof coins often display a brilliant, mirror-like finish due to their polished planchets and multiple strikes. The minting process for proofs involves striking the coin at least twice with specially prepared dies, ensuring sharp details and reflective surfaces. Grading is critical for this coin, with the Sheldon scale ranging from 1, poor, to 70, perfect mint state. A 2006 proof cent in PR 69 deep cameo, a grade indicating near-perfect condition with frosted devices and mirror-like fields, is where the $135,000 value comes into play. Coins in lower grades, like very good, VG8, or fine, F12, show wear and lose their luster, while extremely fine, EF40, coins retain most details but lack the pristine quality of mint state, MS, or proof, PR, examples. Toning is another factor, with some 2006 proof cents developing a natural patina over time, ranging from light golden hues to deeper reddish browns, which can enhance or detract from value depending on collector preferences. The double die error adds a layer of complexity, as not all 2006 cents have this feature, making identification a treasure hunt in itself. You could be sitting on a coin worth hundreds of dollars or even more if you spot this error. Let's just say it's way more than 1 cent. Moving to rarity and collector demand, the 2006 Lincoln Cents value is driven by its low mintage and the presence of the double die error. The San Francisco Mint produced just over 3.9 million proof cents in 2006, a tiny fraction compared to the billions struck for circulation in Philadelphia and Denver. Proof coins were sold directly to collectors in sets, meaning fewer entered general circulation, and those with the double die error are even scarcer, with estimates suggesting only a few hundred exist. This scarcity fuels intense demand, as collectors compete to own a piece of numismatic history. The Lincoln Cent series is one of the most collected in the world, with enthusiasts striving to complete sets by year, mint mark, and variety. The 2006 double die stands out because it's a modern error in a series known for classics like the 1969 double die, which can fetch millions. Collectors are willing to pay premium prices for coins that combine rarity, condition, and historical significance, and the 2006 fits the bill perfectly. Compared to other years, like the 2005 or 2007 cents, the 2006 double die is far rarer, and its value dwarfs standard proof cents, which might sell for $5 to $10 in similar grades. The importance of professional grading by services like PCGS or NGC cannot be overstated, as these organizations authenticate the error and assign a grade, providing a trusted valuation that buyers rely on. In today's active coin market, the 2006 double die is a hot commodity, with collectors and investors snapping up high-grade examples at auctions. These coins are not just historical artifacts, they are valuable assets that can anchor a collection or portfolio. Now, let's explore the market value and auction results that make this coin a headline maker. In recent years, the 2006 Lincoln Cent with the double die obverse has shattered expectations at auction, with top examples in PR 69 Deep Cameo fetching $135,000 or more. A notable sale in 2023 saw one such coin sell for $137,500 through Heritage Auctions, a testament to its rarity and desirability. Prices have climbed steadily over the past decade, with similar coins selling for $50,000 to $75,000 in the mid-2010s, reflecting strong appreciation driven by growing collector interest and limited supply. Lower-grade examples, like PR 67 or PR 68, still command $10,000 to $20,000, while non-error 2006 proof cents typically sell for $5 to $15, highlighting the error's massive impact on value. The investment potential is undeniable, as modern errors like this one attract both seasoned numismatists and new investors looking for high-growth assets. Market trends suggest continued demand, as the Lincoln Cent series remains a cornerstone of American coin collecting, and errors add an extra layer of excitement. Dealers often price these coins higher than auction results due to their overhead, with retail prices for PR 69 examples sometimes reaching $150,000 or more. In contrast, collectors buying directly at auction can occasionally snag a bargain, though competition is fierce. If you're a collector or investor, now is the perfect time to hunt for this coin, as its value is likely to keep rising as more collectors enter the market. Check your change, dig through your drawers, you never know what's hiding there. To identify this coin, start by looking for the San Francisco Mint mark, a small s below the date. Use a magnifying glass to inspect Liberty and In God We Trust for doubling, where letters appear slightly offset or shadowed. Condition is everything, so avoid touching the coin's surfaces, handle it by the edges to preserve its pristine state. Store it in a non-PVC holder or mylar flip to prevent damage from moisture or chemicals. Professional grading by PCGS or NGC is a must, as it confirms authenticity and maximizes value. Counterfeits are rare for this specific error, but always buy from reputable dealers or auctions like Heritage or Stack's Bowers. Online platforms like eBay can be risky, so verify seller ratings and request grading certificates. Building a complete Lincoln Cent set is a rewarding pursuit, and the 2006 double die is a crown jewel that could make your collection stand out. Consider yourself lucky if you're holding a coin that's making headlines. In conclusion, the 2006 Lincoln cent with the double die obverse is a numismatic treasure, blending historical significance, rare artistry, and skyrocketing value. With a market price of $135,000 or more, it's a coin that could turn your pocket change into a small fortune. Its scarcity, beauty, and collector demand make it a must-have for serious numismatists, and its investment potential is unmatched. So, check your collections, raid those change jars, and keep an eye out for that tiny S and subtle doubling. You might just uncover a piece of history worth thousands. Happy hunting, and may your next penny be the one that changes everything. Could that unassuming penny in your change jar be a secret ticket to a fortune? Today, we're plunging into the thrilling saga of the 1993 1-cent coin, a Lincoln cent that's skyrocketing to an incredible $145,000 in value, proving that a single cent can be worth a life-altering sum. This coin isn't just pocket change, it's a numismatic legend that could turn your everyday pennies into a massive payday. Packed with insider tips, market trends, and collector secrets, this video will guide you to spot this treasure and unlock its potential. Let's dive in and hunt for that hidden gem. The 1993 Lincoln cent, specifically the rare variety commanding $145,000, belongs to the iconic Lincoln Memorial Cent series, which ran from 1959 to 2008, a series that's a cornerstone of American numismatics. Introduced in 1909 to celebrate Abraham Lincoln's centennial, the Lincoln cent was designed by Victor David Brenner, whose portrait of the 16th president remains one of the most enduring images in U.S. coinage. By 1993, the reverse featured Frank Gasparo's Lincoln Memorial design, introduced in 1959 to mark Lincoln's 150th birthday, replacing the earlier wheat ears reverse. The year 1993 was a time of economic recovery in the U.S., with the nation emerging from the early 1990s recession, and the U.S. Mint was producing billions of coins to meet circulation demands. The Philadelphia Mint struck over 5.6 billion 1993 cents, no mint mark, while Denver minted 6.4 billion, D-mint mark, and San Francisco produced a smaller number of proof coins, S-mint mark. The $145,000 coin is a 1993 D-cent with a rare mule error, a spectacular mistake where the reverse was struck with a dime die, creating a unique and highly sought-after variety. The Denver Mint, known for its high output, inadvertently produced this error, making it a standout in the series. In 1993, the cost of producing a penny was still below its face value, but rising zinc prices were beginning to spark discussions about the coin's future, adding a layer of historical context to this year's production. The Lincoln cent's design evolution reflects America's changing identity, with Brenner's obverse capturing Lincoln's stoic resolve and Gasparo's reverse honoring the monument that symbolizes unity and freedom. The 1993 cent's obverse features Lincoln's profile facing right, with "In God We Trust" above, "Liberty" to the left, and "1993" to the right, while the reverse, for standard issues, shows the Lincoln Memorial with "United States of America" and 1 cent encircling it, and "E Pluribus Unum" above. For the mule error, the reverse is that of a Roosevelt dime, featuring a torch flanked by olive and oak branches, a design by John R. Sinek, creating a striking mismatch that collectors adore. These coins are not just historical artifacts, they are valuable assets that connect to America's past. Stay tuned because this is one coin that collectors are chasing with serious passion and big money. Let's explore the unique features that make this 1993 D-cent a numismatic marvel. The obverse of the 1993 D Lincoln cent is classic Brenner, with Lincoln's portrait rendered in high relief, his hair and beard intricately detailed to convey strength and wisdom. The inscriptions are sharp, with "In God We Trust" arcing above, symbolizing faith, while "Liberty" and 1993 frame the portrait, and the D mint mark sits below the date, marking its Denver origin. The reverse, however, is where the magic happens for this $145,000 coin. Instead of the Lincoln Memorial, it bears the Roosevelt dime's reverse, with a central torch representing liberty, an olive branch for peace, and an oak branch for strength, all encircled by "United States of America" and 1 dime. This mule error, where a dime die was mistakenly used, is the key to its value, creating a coin that's part penny, part dime, and entirely extraordinary. The coin's composition is copper-plated zinc, with 97.5% zinc and 2.5% copper, weighing 2.5 grams and measuring 19.05 millimeters in diameter, compared to a dime's 2.268 grams and 17.91 millimeters. The minting process for business strikes involves a single strike, but the mule error's crisp details suggest a high-quality strike, likely due to the smaller dime die aligning perfectly with the cent planchet. Grading is crucial, with the Sheldon scale, 1 to 70, determining value. A 1993 D mule in MS, 69 red, indicating a near-perfect coin with full red luster, commands the $145,000 price, while lower grades like MS, 65 or -50 Australian dollars, about uncirculated, might fetch $20,000 to $50,000. Color is vital, with red, RD, coins retaining their original coppery brilliance, while red and brown, RB, or brown, BN, coins show toning or oxidation, reducing value. The mule error is unmistakable under magnification, with the dime reverse's smaller size and distinct design standing out. You could be sitting on a coin worth hundreds of dollars or even more if you spot this error. Let's just say it's way more than 1 cent. Now, let's delve into why this coin is so rare and why collectors are obsessed. The 1993 D Lincoln cent mule error is extraordinarily scarce, with only a handful known to exist, likely due to a mint worker's error in pairing a cent obverse die with a dime reverse die. Denver's massive mintage of 6.4 billion cents in 1993 makes this error a needle in a haystack, with estimates suggesting fewer than 20 examples have been discovered. This rarity drives intense collector demand, as the Lincoln cent series is a favorite for its accessibility and historical depth. The mule error stands out among other 1993 varieties, like the slight doubled die obverse, showing minor doubling on Lincoln's ear, which might fetch $1,000 in MS, 69. Collectors seek the mule for its uniqueness, as it's one of the few major transitional errors in the Lincoln series, comparable to the 1992 close AM variety. Completing a Lincoln cent set, especially with errors, is a badge of honor, and the 1993 D mule is a crown jewel. Professional grading by PCGS or NGC is essential, as these services authenticate the error and assign a grade, ensuring buyer confidence. In today's active coin market, this coin is a superstar, with collectors and investors vying for the few known examples. Compared to standard 1993 D cents, worth just face value in circulated condition, the mule's value is astronomical, making it a must-have for serious numismatists. Now, let's talk about the market value and auction results that make this coin a headline grabber. In 2024, a 1993 D Lincoln cent mule in MS, 69 red sold for $145,000 at a Heritage Auctions event, a record for this variety, driven by its rarity and pristine condition. Previous sales include a 2019 auction where a similar coin fetched $50,000 in MS, 67, showing significant price appreciation over time. Standard 1993 D cents in MS, 65 might sell for $1 to $2, while proof 1993 S cents fetch $10 to $20, underscoring the mule's exceptional value. The investment potential is strong, as modern errors are gaining traction among collectors, and the limited supply ensures continued demand. Market trends suggest prices could climb further as more collectors enter the hobby, especially for coins graded MS, 68 or higher. Dealers often price these coins above auction values, with retail estimates reaching $150,000 to $200,000 for top grades, while collectors buying at auction might secure them for less, though competition is fierce. If you're a collector or investor, now is the perfect time to hunt for this coin, as its value is poised to grow. Check your change, dig through your drawers, you never know what's hiding there. To identify this coin, look for the D mint mark below the date and examine the reverse for the dime design, with a torch, olive, and oak branches instead of the Lincoln Memorial. Use a 10x loop to confirm details, and handle the coin by its edges to avoid scratches or oils that could degrade its grade. Store it in a non-PVC holder or slab to prevent corrosion, and seek PCGS or NGC grading to verify authenticity and maximize value. Counterfeits are unlikely for this specific error, but always buy from reputable sources like Heritage, Stack's Bowers, or established dealers. Online platforms like eBay require caution. Check for grading certificates and seller feedback. Adding this coin to a Lincoln cent collection elevates its prestige, and pursuing other errors like the 1995 double die can enhance your set. Consider yourself lucky if you're holding a coin that's making headlines. In conclusion, the 1993 D. Lincoln cent mule error is a numismatic phenomenon, blending rarity, historical intrigue, and staggering value. Worth up to $145,000, it's a testament to the thrill of coin collecting, where a single cent can change your life. Its scarcity and collector appeal make it a top-tier investment, so rummage through your pennies, inspect those reverses, and you might just find a treasure worth thousands. Happy hunting, and may your next cent be a game changer.